Welcome. Sonic Adventure was the first proper 3D Sonic game, if you don't count those god-awful bonus levels on games like Sonic and Knuckles. And it's been really well critically acclaimed, but a lot of people also say that they don't like it, so let's just see what all this is about. It's great that we can play a Dreamcast game like this on Xbox One. Man, I love backwards compatibility. Never mind. Well, we may as well jump into the first level and... Wow! It's 3D! Yeah, so the facial animations are a bit off, but we'll see where things go from here. Welcome to Station Square, where we are introduced to Sonic and a jellyfish named Chaos, who can apparently absorb bullets. Anyway, Sonic kicks his ass for this, so he escapes down the drain. At this point, we are informed that Dr. Eggman knows a thing or two about Chaos. And it skips to the next day, where Tails flies in and introduces himself. And boom, into the first level. This is a fun 3D Sonic level, it's easy, and I like it. And at the end of this, we meet Tails properly, and he shows us a Chaos Emerald. As you do. He then tells me to take the train to Mystic Ruins, and it took forever to find this damn train. The in-game hints were useless. But eventually... Welcome to Mystic Ruins, a ruin with tourists, tails, echidnas, and mystery. Here you fight Eggman, play a level, and move on. The game kind of follows this theme for a while. You keep going backwards and forwards between the same areas, tracing the story of the Chaos Emeralds and where they've ended up. And they keep getting fed to Chaos, and every time you fight him, he's just slightly bigger and slightly more difficult to defeat. If you count that as difficult. There are also other characters. There's Amy, who stalks Sonic, there's Big the Cat, who stalks a frog, and there is Knuckles, who stalks Emeralds. After spending ages trying to open levels and play levels and get through levels, you finally get to enter the Egg Carrier. You mean a basket? Nope, it's a terrifying aircraft that deserves a way better name, and whilst on it we fight the final boss, the Egg Viper, which is difficult and fun, except after every attack Eggman says, "Get a load of this!" I beat him. Well, that was Sonic Adventure. Wait, I have to play the other characters? Okay. Tails tells the story of how he found the Chaos Emerald and then pretty much shadows Sonic for the rest of the game. He controls the same as Sonic, but he floats. What? We also learn that Eggman launched a broken rocket. Oh, and Tails fights the Egg Walker. You mean a chicken? Next we play as Knuckles. He tells us the backstory of the Echidnas and the Master Emerald. He can also float, but even has a dig attack. I am spotting some patterns. The objective of his levels is to hunt for shards. What the hell is this? There is almost no way you are going to beat these levels without a guide. But I did it. And now I get to fight Chaos 6. I am spotting some patterns. Next we play as Amy, a 12-year-old who carries a hammer and stalks Sonic. I'm not joking. We learn nothing and fight a robot called Zero. These campaigns just keep getting shorter. And then we play as Big, who chases a frog by... fishing. This isn't Sonic! Eventually we fight Chaos 6 again, and finally, we play as E102 Gamma. This, although a small campaign, is so immensely story-driven. He is a robot who has an existential crisis and goes rogue, killing the rest of the E100 series robots. He eventually kills the final robot and decides that the only way to end this once and for all is to self-destruct. Oh yeah, and there's a section called Last Part where everyone comes together as total chaos is formed, and is the true final boss. So Sonic gathers all the Chaos Emeralds, becomes Super Sonic, and then goes to defeat him. This is an epic fight, in which Super Sonic flies up the river and has to work his way up, perfect chaos, zooming up his body, and then hitting him, and then doing it again and dodging attacks. It's so much fun, and there's epic music playing in the background too. And so that was Sonic Adventure. Playing as each character felt kind of dragged out in a way. Each story was sort of important towards the whole thing, but I think they could have gotten away with explaining it all in one go, rather than having you play through the same areas over and over again every time you replay the game. Then, oh my god. The levels were so fun, like the Sonic levels and the Tails levels where you're zooming around super quickly, really good 3D Sonic levels. The boss fights got really repetitive because you kept fighting the same bosses over and over again, but they were fun. I enjoyed this game. Other than the fishing and fossil hunting, that belongs in Animal Crossing.